Ladies and gentlemen, the batsman is back. I'm back on the road doing live stand-up comedy shows. It's been too long. In 2019, my last tour before, well, everything shut down, I sold out my world tour. I went all over the globe. It was amazing, and now I am back for my new show called The New Normal. So, come and get your tickets. The link is down below, or head to isaacbutterfield.com/tickets. That's where you can grab your tickets. Get them now. They're selling out. G'day, you good motherfucker, the batsman here, and we know that men are pigs. We're very aware of that. Okay, I don't need to tell you that men are pigs. Wolf whistling at brave women, staring at derrieres in gyms across the globe, and earning more money deliberately because men are all sexist fucking pigs. How do I know that? Because I'm a man myself, and I'm an absolute tiny ground-dwelling with a big fucking nose that turns into bacon animal. But the reason I make this video and the reason I make these assertions about men being baconators is this. Men have gone too far, particularly in the Metaverse. If you don't know what the Metaverse is, maybe you're not a fuckwit, because that's Facebook's next big thing. Zuckerberg's had enough of just being your regular, everyday reptilian billionaire. He wants to change the scope of the world once again. He had Facebook that he probably stole off his mates. He came along, he got involved in everyone's life, and now he wants to go even further with the Metaverse. And if you don't know what the Metaverse is, it's an artificial reality where people have avatars and they go around and they talk to each other and they hang out without having to leave the actual house. Which sounds pretty crazy, doesn't it? Sounds so space age. Well, not really. We do it when we play Call of Duty online. We do it when we talk to people over Zoom, that type of stuff. But this is the next step. This is augmented reality, where you put goggles on, you walk around and you touch and you feel things, and that's where I'm getting to in this story.
I don't know how to keep this inquisitive drip feed tone going, so I'm just going to spit this out.
Within 60 seconds of joining the Metaverse, I was verbally and sexually harassed. Wow. If only you could leave such a situation by logging off or taking your goggles off. 3 to 4 male avatars, like the big blue things with the big cocks, I hope not, with male voices, essentially, but virtually, gang my avatar and took photos. Nina Jane Patel, a 43-year-old London-based mother, you fucking pigs, wrote in a December Medium post. Essentially, but virtually. Does that mean that if you watch porn where there's 40 chicks going around going, oh, how big's your BBC? And they're like, oh, you've got a big 12-inch BBC. BBC means big black cock, all right? Just follow me here. And they all suck your dick. Did you essentially, but virtually, get your big black cock sucked even though you're a white man with an average penis? Because if that's what you're saying, fuck yeah, fist bumps. Fist bumps, bro. Fucking fist bumps. Obviously, no one wants to feel uncomfortable online, and that is a shame, okay? I know I'm taking the piss here, but it is a shame that she felt uncomfortable. No one wants to feel uncomfortable, I get that. But Nina, the internet's a dark place, mate. Okay, but the great thing about it is you can turn off at any moment. People will attack you for no reason sometimes. Like take this for example, Nina. Just the other day, I posted a poster, right? And it was a parody of the Jaws poster. It was this one for my Hobart show that's coming up in 2 weeks' time. Go and get your tickets, isaacbutterfield.com. I didn't even think about this, but people were mad in the comment section because a dude got eaten by a shark in Sydney. It was horrible. Smashed by this giant fucking shark, and I didn't even think about that. That's not why I had that made. I sent a message to my graphic designer. I said, let's do some movie posters. Yeah, good idea. He sent me that one. I put it up, and then all the fucking shit hits the fan. That is not what I was going for, but it was funny.
I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But I accept it.
Point being, the internet is a place where people just fucking lose their shit. They do things they would never do in the real world. They would argue with people and yell at people. And in this case, theoretically, but of artificially someone. The internet is good. Of that, there is no doubt. I have a job because of it. You can do amazing things on the internet. You can sponsor a child in sub-Saharan Africa. And you could also, in the same afternoon, go and watch a lady fuck a horse on a video. There's many things to do on the internet. As I tried to get away, how'd you try to get away? Like you're in your own house with fucking goggles on. They yelled, "Don't pretend you didn't love it and go and rub yourself off to the photo." Okay, that's very mean, that's rude, that's horrible, that's very... Obviously, these guys are fuckwits. And if this happened in the real world, they should be locked the fuck up. That's not okay. But it didn't happen in the real world. It happened in the Metaverse, where Mark Zuckerberg hangs out and pretends he's a real person. No, wait, that's the real world. My point is, lady, just don't be involved with these things. Like, take yourself away from the situation, because I don't know if you've ever spent time playing Call of Duty or doing anything online, but people insult, attack, and verbally abuse and sexually abuse everybody.
My contact is teaching me. I'm a fucking.
Wow, look at all these fucking heartbeat sensors.
I'm a good person in real life.
That's what we're telling you, you fucking read. You're the one getting all pissed off.
It's a real weird place, the internet, and if you didn't know that by now, you're a nutbag. Reports of sexual violence are already proving to be a problem in the metaverse. In early December, Verge reported that a beta tester had alleged that a stranger had groped her avatar. Just to make this clear, it's not actually happening. Okay, you're not even wearing a haptic feedback suit so you can feel being groped. Like, I know that's, much of a muchness, but do the prostitutes in Grand Theft Auto complain when you run them over with your car? No, because it's not real. It's pretend. It's silly. Just fucking grow up, honestly. I know sexual violence is absolutely heinous in the real world and online as well. There are situations where sexual violence happens online, but this isn't it. You can't be groped by an avatar. That's like you complaining, you right there complaining that I poked you in the eyes when I did this. Ugh. You virtually but essentially got poked in the eyes. Are you in pain? No, because it didn't actually happen. Sexual harassment is no joke on the regular internet. But in VR, it adds another layer that makes the event more intense, the tester wrote. Not only was I groped last night, no you weren't, just like you weren't poked in the eyes, but there was other people there that supported this behavior, which made me feel isolated in the plaza. What does any of that fucking mean? Who wants to go to a real life plaza, let alone a fake fucking plaza? This game sounds shit. Oh, you gotta hang out by a plaza and go and fucking walk around like a fucking avatar. Hello, how are you, honk? Meta's vice president of Horizon told Verge that the incident was absolutely unfortunate. And I agree, it is unfortunate, but it's the internet. What are you gonna do? And the beta tester didn't use the safety feature that meant to block people from groping you. There actually is a safety feature on the Metaverse to stop people groping you. Ready? I've actually downloaded the Metaverse and I'm gonna click the button now just for you guys. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Awa Mahadwawi, a Guardian columnist, slammed the response as a bit of casual victim blaming. It's the digital equivalent of telling a woman that if they didn't want to get harassed while walking down the street, they should have just stayed home. It's old-fashioned misogyny repacked for the digital age. No, it's the equivalent of you playing Crash Bandicoot and kicking your toe on a crate and then going to the doctors because you kicked a toe on a crate. Have you dealt with sexual harassment or violence in the metaverse? Email Carter Sherman at Vice. Oh, let's do this. Dear Carter, you claim to be a journalist. I find that offensive and therefore I have been sexually assaulted. Regards, Metaverse, Isaac. Once again, I'll make this very clear. It's not nice that this is happening, but do you remember teabagging? Remember teabagging in Halo and Call of Duty back in the Dizzy? What would happen is you would be shot dead. Dead as a fucking doornail. And someone who shot you, or someone in the vicinity, would walk over to you, bend over the top of you, and put his balls in your corpse's mouth. Do you know how many men complained about being raped by people that just murdered them? None! And old love's being groped by some creep on the internet in a fake world that didn't even actually happen, and now everyone's carrying on. Do you see why I've got the shits? But it was this that they said that really made me think these people don't know what they're talking about. VR has essentially been designed so the mind and body can't differentiate virtual or digital experiences from real. In some capacity, my psychological and physiological response was as though it had happened in reality. Now, that's a long-winded response, and they're wrong. The reason VR was even invented in the first place was that so men and women could watch porn. That is it. That is fucking it. Personally, I can't wait for the metaverse to become a reality. I'm looking forward to Mark Zuckerberg having more money and having more of our personal data. I guess this video leaves us with one question. Would I teabag Mark Zuckerberg on the metaverse? You better fucking believe it, Mark, motherfucker. Zuckerberg, I'm coming for you and I'm dipping my balls in your mouth, bitch. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Be extinct. Toodaloo. Blah, blah, blah.